Yeah, I'm feeling good, really good.
So you think you'll play?
That's the plan. We'll see. You never know where life will take you, but that's always the plan.
Denzel, how hard was it to sit out that one and watch as that game kind of transpired and got away from you guys?
Yeah, it was very tough. Seeing it definitely from a different perspective. I was on the sideline watching and seeing it. We got a lot to work on, but yeah, it was tough. It was tough not being out there with everybody, and I always want to fight with my guys, but yeah.
Denzel, what do you think is? I know obviously you play against the Bears, but what do you think is going on with the run defense the
But
last 2
hmm
weeks?
yeah, I mean, we just gotta execute our assignment, get the runners down, and yeah, it's not too complicated. We just got to make plays. A lot of guys they've been making plays and made more plays than us. We got to make more plays and get it done. Not allow as many rushing yards and as many plays to be made on us.
Then when you look at this Bills run offense, they have the number one in the league. So, what is the biggest challenge for this week?
Yeah, I think it's just a great opportunity to have an opportunity to stop the run. They're a good rushing attack, and we kind of slacked a little bit in our run defense a little bit. So it's a great opportunity for us to show up and clear the air.
Denzel, Miles can set the record this weekend. Just what does that mean to you as a teammate and just collectively as a defense?
Yeah, that means a lot. That's why I got to get back on the field. I told him don't break the record without me out there. I got to be out there when he breaks the record. But no, it's gonna mean a lot. I'm hoping he gets it this week. And like you said, it's not a matter of if, but when he gets that record. And just a credit to him and the work that he's put in, and the entire defense, because you can't do it alone. But yeah, just big credit to him, big shout out to him. Looking forward to him getting that second record and getting it done.
On that note, there's a bunch of stats that are saying that Miles is doing this despite teams are throwing at him less, or throwing at you guys less than some of the other guys who approached this record. How does that add to the greatness of what we're seeing?
Yeah, I mean, everybody know he's a Hall of Fame player, and his name's gonna go down in history, and we all here to witness it. And man, just you can't say enough great things about Miles Garrett and what he's able to do on the football field. And yeah, it's just great to see. And like I said, looking forward to seeing him get that record.
I know we asked you about this earlier in the season, but the fact that teams don't even want to throw to your side of the field. Obviously, I know and visually you want to go out there, you want to make
Yeah.
some plays, but just the level of respect that they're showing towards you,
Yeah.
they just don't even want to go in your
Yeah.
direction. What's that mean to you as a player?
Yeah, it means a lot. It's definitely a big respect. This is the first year that I haven't got I'm like going games without getting targeted. So like I said, it's definitely a big respect. A lot of those coaches and everybody coming to me after the game like, yeah, we're just not going to throw at you. We're going to throw at you this game, and that means a lot. When going into a game plan, you look at how you can attack a team and attack guys. I'm always the plan is to make it hard on guys and not go in and be like, hey, we go throw it 21. Try to make it a long day for them if they decide to do that. But yeah, just continue to work my craft, work my game, and being a player that this team needs me to be to make it hard on opposing offenses to come my way.
What makes Josh Allen so difficult to defend and just such a tough challenge for you?
I think because he's a great passer and a great runner. So he's able to really do it all. So able to extend plays and run around and still keep his eyes downfield and make that throw. But also once he does cross that line of scrimmage, he's able to run. And, he's a bigger quarterback. He lowers his head and able to make plays in that aspect. So definitely top five quarterback in his league and been doing a great job for them.
And along those lines, Denzel, is you guys are used to playing dual threat quarterbacks because there's a
Yeah.
lot of them in the league, and obviously you play Lamar twice a year. But is he almost like the bar for those guys because of just his physique? He's bigger than some of these other guys, and he's able to do all the other things he can do.
Yeah, I think guys definitely bring a different aspect. I mean, they're up there in the sense like they're able to do a threat quarterback like Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, like they're able to do the same things in a sense, but still differently. Like Lamar's, he's probably faster, a little bit more elusive and everything, but Josh Allen's still able. He's a capable runner and able to got a good stride on him and do the same things as well. So they're kind of similar though in that aspect.
Denzel,
looking at this season, and I mean, the division is so wide open, obviously. The AFC in general is crazy. Kansas City's already eliminated. Like, does that add to the frustration of this season for you guys, just that wins haven't come and so much is wide open this year?
Yeah, you know they didn't come, but you can't focus on the negative. You know, we still got 3 games left of the season, so I mean now you got what are you playing for? You know, this is a game you dreamed to plan and pray for. You know, we get an opportunity to go out there and play another game of football. Whether that's just 3 games, you know, not making the playoffs, but you know, just go out there, have fun, and put good stuff on tape, and you know, get ready for the next season.
Denzel, do you remember the first time you thought Miles is special? Like when you first noticed this guy's different?
That this guy's different. Yeah, what I'll say. Nah, he was first time I noticed he was really different. I think when I first got drafted here, like I was playing around with Miles and stuff like that, and he like jammed my finger and like hurt my hand, like just playing around. I was like, oh yeah, I can't play with him no more. Like he's just like just a large human being. Like there's certain people that you just can't mess around with. But that's why I know, like, okay, if he's hurting me just off of just walking around in the locker room, I know what he's doing to those guys out there. But no, just since day one, Miles been a crazy player just to watch and see him develop over the years.
He set a goal of 25 sacks early in the season. I mean, when you see something like that, did you think getting to that number could be accomplished?
Oh, I mean that's for Miles, but yeah, I mean the type of player that he is, I'm sure that it was capable in his eyes. You know, if not, it's getting closer now. I know he believes it now if he didn't before, but you know, I always want to try to set goals and try to go out there, work as hard as you can to reach them.
When you talked about it being painful not to be out there on Sunday or not to be able to play, is part of it the impact that you believe you would have had and the outcome and how the defense played?
Yeah, I think definitely. You know, I think highly of myself as a player and what I'm able to do when I'm out there, and how I can help this team. And you know, definitely watching the game. You know, I feel like I could do things out there to help. You know, I'm not saying we just go win the game, but you know, definitely could have done my part a little bit to help out. You know.
Denzel, when a team like the Bills don't have a premier number one wide receiver, is that a different challenge to you preparing for them?
Yeah, to a certain extent. You know, they roll a lot of guys through at the receiver position, so just got to keep an eye on everybody and not take anybody lightly, and just execute my assignment and not get too complacent out there. And, yeah, just really do our job. Everybody got to do their job and execute.